How's it going? DeLacy Howard here with Third Movement. Doing a drive time blog early in the morning. It's early this morning. It's 5:57. Actually, this clock is a little ahead. It's 5:55 really. This Thursday morning. I love mornings, man. It just represents newness, you know. You got a whole new day to do all the things you want to do, or you know, do stuff. I love doing stuff. So I love morning. I work nights though, and I'm finding a different type of love for nights. Night represent rest, but with me, it represent work, and it's quiet, and I get a lot done. It's not so much noise. It's not so much taking your focus at night. It's kind of cool, but I prefer the mornings though. I love the have to focus. But this video is a crazy video. It's not too much happy in this video. That's why I'm trying to get some joy right now. I want to talk about Elliot Rodgers, the kid who killed himself and a few other people, and then Maya Angelou, Mrs. Dr. Maya Angelou. Kind of lady like that make you want to call her Auntie Maya Angelou. She was an amazing lady. Everybody's talking about it as well. She deserved everybody to be talking about her. I wish we would have talked more about her while she was living. She's definitely a living legend. Was a living legend. And you know, it just on half of me, I'm saddened that she's gone. But on the other half, I do feel she went to a better place, which is heaven, and she's with our Savior right now and enjoying all the goodness of everything that's to come for us. So, you know, death has to happen for everybody, unless you get raptured up. And then if you don't believe in the rapture, unless the second coming of Jesus Christ. But death has to happen for everybody. And it's not something to be feared. It's something that should be beautiful. You know, she died at the age of 86. That is amazing. She died at the age of 86. I said to myself, oh, you know, give me 60, 70 years, I'd be cool. She died at 86. And the things that she did in her life, and I don't want to sound like a broken record because everybody's been talking about this, but you know, she had 50 honorary degrees. Wow, 50 honorary degrees. Was a teacher, you know, just amazing. But you know, her quotes are amazing. I just want to give one of my favorite quotes. If you have, give. If you know, teach. If you learn, teach. That is just amazing. That's something right there that I know that I try to, live my life that way. You know, if I have something and somebody else needs it, give it. You know, I don't want to get stuck to stuff. So it's just amazing that, you know, just that quote. Just if you have, give. If you know, teach. You know, if you know a little bit, teach somebody something. It was amazing. I had a talk with a guy at work. He came on my site to look at cars and everything, and I was talking to him, and he was asking me questions about the Bible and everything, and I was sharing my faith and everything, and he would just see his face. There was a picture of him learning. But then he was an older guy. He started telling me about things, that how he grew up and everything, and I was like, wow, that makes so much sense. And then it was a picture of both of us just learning from each other. It was a beautiful picture. It was a beautiful conversation. It was a conversation that I had to end because I was at work. But it was one of those things like, I wish this would go on forever. We just in a great conversation. He was a white guy. I was a black dude, and how I grew up, or how he grew up, or what he believed in, what I believed in, didn't matter. It was just we were teaching each other something, and that was amazing. So I kind of love that. If you have knowledge, just look to teach somebody something. You know, we got these kids, man, that think they know everything but don't really know anything. they need to be learned. You know, I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we have to figure out a way to teach these kids. But I don't want to go too long on Maya Angelou and everything. But she was a real inspiration, a really inspiring person. I don't know how I couldn't get that out earlier. But then I want to talk to our youth, especially the women that are 40 and younger. This is the woman that you want to look up to, not a Nicki Minaj, not a Beyonce. I almost said Beyonce. Not a Beyonce, not a Lady Gaga. A woman like this, a woman who was honored by 2 different presidents. Right? That's crazy. A woman that had honor, a woman who died with honor. These are the women that we need to look up to. She died at an old age. She died at a beautiful age. She died as a beautiful person. That's the thing that women, I don't care what color you are, I don't care what race you are, I don't care your hairstyle or how your hair grow. It doesn't matter. Beauty is not on the outside. Beauty is the way you live your life. Beauty is the thing that you do. Now, you can't live your life in any kind of way and say, okay, I'm a beautiful person. That's not how it works. This lady was honored. Women, y'all should live in honor. A good man want a woman with honor. I'm single and I'm looking for a woman who lives by honor. I don't care how she look on the outside. That's not important to me. That's not important to good dudes. Good dudes don't want women that's gonna be candy pieces. People that's changing the world, they don't care nothing about you being a piece of candy on their arms. They want somebody that's gonna do just as good as they do or better. They want somebody with just as big a heart as they have or better. And it's a lot of us dudes out there. You just have to be patient, but understand that outside beauty, man. Putting all that weave in your hair or coloring your hair, highlights. None of that matters to a good dude. What really matters is that you're a person of honor. That when I go out in the community with you, they can say, wow, him and his wife are amazing people. Not him and his wife are beautiful people. That don't mean anything. I went on a little too long about Maya Angelou, but let's get it started with Mr. Elliot Rodgers. So he was the guy that in California killed up. I think he killed I think it was a total of 9 people. I'm not too sure on the numbers, but he killed a bunch of people this weekend because he felt that he was an important person. He felt like he was rich. He had everything that a woman could want in a man, and he couldn't find a girlfriend. He couldn't find someone to love him. It was, if you go look at his YouTube page, he had a YouTube page, and everything he said was, I'm this and I'm that and I'm this and I can't find this and I'm that and I'm this and I'm that, and it was just quite disturbing, to hear everything and to see his videos and the video that he put out before he went and killed people. And then he sent his parents a long letter or whatever, a manifesto or something. I don't know. I don't want to focus too much on what he did. I want to focus on this mindset. This was a kid who was all about himself, who was in love with himself, right? Everything he said was about himself. He this and he that, and I don't understand why this can't happen for me and all this. This kid, they say he had mental problems. Be honest with you, you can't live in this life and not have mental problems. Everybody have mental problems. You have mental problems. I have mental problems, right? But the difference is, I got somebody to heal me of my mental problems. When things get a little crazy in my life and it started affecting me, I can go to Jesus. This kid didn't have Jesus, and I just want to show the importance of having Jesus. Now, you can't blame it on mental health because you don't. You don't have everybody that's mentally unstable, everybody that's dangerously mentally unstable. They're not going to kill people. You have select people. And I'll be honest with you, just listen to him talk. I mean, maybe that may not be fair because I've seen a few videos, but it just seemed like he was selfish. Not so much a mental problem, but I'm not saying he didn't have mental problems. Just seemed like he was real selfish. He had an elitist mindset that he was better than some people. He was better than this and that, and it was just that elitist mindset. I drive a BMW. Why come I don't have a girl and all this? But the thing that I thought was crazy is that his dad was a producer, a director, or something with his dad had something to do with Hunger Games, right? A movie about kids killing kids. And then essentially what happened is, wow, early in the morning I haven't slept yet. A kid went and killed a bunch of a bunch of college kids. That's crazy. Like Hunger Games happened with this kid. Like I didn't mean to laugh, but I mean like just thinking like the dad worked on the Hunger Games. And it goes more into that. It goes more into just being a Hunger Game, just the Hunger Game issue. It has to. You gotta believe that. You gotta look at how the parents raised him. You gotta look at was he coddled and all this. And it's a lot of stuff you have to look at. But I just thought that was crazy that it was a kid killing kids and his daddy worked on a movie called with kids killing kids. So I just want to throw that out there, man. Look to be more like Maya Angelou. Women, men, get over yourself. Let's get over ourselves. Let's get back to that humble spirit. They say how third movement.